Benefits of being signed, benefits of being independent.
Benefits of being signed. Major labels are a machine. They can assist you in ways with capital and putting you on platforms that typically the independent artists can't do by themselves unless they've got a lot of funds. I would say it's a money-driven game. It's about who you know, but being on a major label, it's a machine. It's a well-oiled machine that can push you, but they want their cut. They want their cut of you, they want their cut of your brand, whatever you're doing, and that's one of the cons to it. The pros are that you don't really need any assistance once you're on a label. So now, as far as the benefits of being an independent artist, you just have freedom.
Right.
You have the freedom to move how you want to do, do shows how you want to do. There's no real rules to being an independent artist other than the ones you make for yourself. There's no boundaries. There's no ceiling. Putting in a lot of work can get you right past what a major label could do, to be honest. There's a lot of independent artists right now that aren't even on major platforms. Well, I say their music is on major platforms, but you might not know about them. Rappers and singers touring within their own state, touring within 3 or 4 states, making a lot of money to feed their family and doing well. It all depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be heard all over the world, you need to probably go that major label route. But if you want a niche group that's following you, that supports you, that knows you, you might want to go that independent route. I love the independent route. I would, I'm open to the labels, joining with my team and what we're already doing. Shout out to Alkon Entertainment.
Chico Dusty.
Right. Shout out to Alkon, Chico Dusty, and also my own group, Capital City Music. And I'm willing to join up, definitely, because like I said, that major label is some support that, as long as the business is right.
Right.
On the other hand, I'm loving the independent rock because there's no rules and we're making major moves right now.
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up. You basically answered my next question, because I was going to ask, of the two, which one would you choose if it was within your power?
Yeah, I would stay independent, but distribution, you're going to have to, if you're trying to get distributed throughout the states, throughout the world, you're going to have to team up with a major company. And that's something that I'm open to, definitely.
Well, I thought social media was supposed to be the game changer for all that. Because, ain't nobody like buying vinyls and, and cassette tapes like they used to, back in the day.
That's very true. But again, that machine of a major label can tap you into some of those platforms in ways that you can't, just based on their connections, based on their reach. They have a hand in all of it. Of course, all of the platforms, your Spotify, all of your major streaming platforms, man. Those labels can tap you in a way that you can't. Not at least not at first, until people really, really know you.
I think the major labels understand the science of music, and that repetitiveness. That's why you hear the same songs on the radio over and over and over again. And of course, they got control of all of the academies and the Grammys and all that, and they can say, hey, look here, we can take, I hate to keep punching on her, but we can take a Sexy Red and make her a
household
platinum selling artist, household name. Yeah, so that is the power of that machine. But I think as far as being independent, like you say, I would choose that freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because hey, as we're seeing right now in real time, that all money ain't good money, and you can wind up at one of these parties that they've been having, like one of these Diddy parties, you know what I'm saying, and you walk into a setup.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, man, why don't you go and take all of that off? You understand what I'm saying?
You never know, man. You never know.
That's what's up, man. You know what I mean? All right, Dell Business.
Okay.
I'm finna hit you with a curveball. You ready?
Let's go.
Is money power?
That's a good question. is money, power. I believe that depends on the individual.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that everybody sees money in a different light.
Mm-hmm.
Money can be power. Be power. For me personally, it can give you the power to do some things that you probably couldn't have before without it. And I don't want to skip over your question. So yes,
You good,
I would say that money is a power, but it's empowered by the person that has it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a unique perspective.
Yeah.
That's one that we ain't heard before. All right. Now we're gonna ask you a hot topic.
Okay.
Yeah. Is Diddy gonna wind up in jail?
Man, you know what? If Mr. Cosby can wind up in jail,
Yeah.
Diddy can definitely wind up in jail.
Yeah. I just heard some allegations today about the guy from Crisscross. They threw Jermaine Dupri up in there with him. Jermaine
Wow.
Dupri and Diddy.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I just tagged you in that, Harold. But yeah, you get all of this success,
Right.
and some man want to lay down with you. I think my career over, bro.
It would have to be if that's what it takes,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
that's what it takes. And I've heard so many stories. I have some friends and producers that are actively producing for major artists, and they've told me some things they've experienced, from everything from drugs to propositions, sexually, and it's some darkness within that industry.
Right.
You always have to be the light shining within you in that darkness. I truly believe in any situation, just, because there's a lot of industries that have darkness in them, but it's about you. What do you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be compromised? I think that lane of independence or being an independent artist gives you some of that freedom to say, hey, no.
Right.
I don't need to do that. I'm gonna stay over here.
Yeah, I'm about to dip, bro.
Right. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. This goes back to that question you just asked: is money your power? What is your power?
Right.
When you come into these situations, is the money the only thing that makes you decide yes or no? The morals, the values, divinity. I think you are who you are before you ever step foot in that industry.
Outstanding. Now, since you hit those two curveballs that I just threw you, you struck them pretty good. I'm gonna ask you one more.
All right.
Let's say you mayor, you got complete control, and you want to deal with the violence that's in the city,
Right.
and you can set a blueprint for the rest of the nation to follow. What would that be, bro? What would you do?
Dealing with violence.
Dealing with violence, gun violence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gun violence in particular, because that's what, affects us the most.
Yeah.
We basically got people that become successful and fund wars in our own community.
Very
you know what
true.
I mean? You make all of this money, and the first thing you want to do is come back and terrorize the community instead of building the community. So if you were mayor of a city and you can just set the blueprint,
Right.
what would you do?
Wow, that's a powerful question, bro. Well, I'll say this. A lot of people believe that money is the root of all evil, right? I'm of the belief that the lack of money is the root of all evil. People are taking other people's lives and doing evil things in the streets due to lack, because they want, or because somebody has and they want to go get it, or the jealousy, or just mental disorders. It's a lot going on out there. I guess I would try to empower the city, or whatever town I was over, to empower the homeless, to empower those that are less fortunate. They need money. They need resources. They need to be able to work or earn just as others earn. So I would have to level the playing field in some way where the poverty levels come up, and well, I should say go down. The poverty levels would have to decrease to stop that gun violence. That's what I believe. And there's ways that can be done. I don't have the exact answers for that. I guess I'd have to go with my team and find a way to figure that out. But it would be improving the money for the city and for those who are on the levels of poverty or middle class, because like all of us know, there's a lot of things we probably thought of, due to the lack of money that we didn't do or did do that could have got us jail time, but just being real. So you would have to improve the funds that the lower class is receiving.
Dell Business.
Yes, sir.
How can people get in contact with you? How can people hear your music? Anybody want to work with you? How can they do that?
Okay, so I am Dell B, Dellb, period. Of course, that B stands for business, but if you Google me, it's Dell B. My music is on all streaming platforms. If you type in Dell B, make sure you look for Addicted to Your Love. That's Addicted, the number 2, YA, Love, LUV. Look for that on the streaming platforms. Then I'm on Facebook as Dellb, DELLB. I'm on Instagram as Dellb_sings, SINGZ. Look for me on there. And other than that, definitely be looking for me doing shows in your city soon. Because we're working, and I got new music coming. Also, it's a video for Addicted to Your Love on YouTube. Make sure you check that out. I think I've covered all the bases, man. Dell B,
brother, we appreciate you sitting down and taking the time, man.
No doubt. I appreciate the opportunity, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Hey, continued success, good brother.
No doubt. No doubt.
Till the next time out there, everybody, y'all live right, play fair. Holla at us.
Hey baby, I just wanna let you know that you are so amazing. I don't know what the hell you done did, but whatever it is, it be driving me crazy. So deep, I can't think.